when you talk about, they love the fact that he can just. I mean, this stalk is the best word, Jared. I mean, they love it. I mean, you have a guy who stalks and he finishes. Like, now, of course, Lenore Sellers is a different animal in terms of what you got to be able to corral and a guy you can tackle. You know, that's totally different than anything you're going to face. But just the way that he is a really smart football player. Like, I mean, that's something I don't know if he gets enough credit, and maybe that's the media's fault, because as soon as he got on campus, all we talked about was like, hey, this kid's freaky. Like, you know, he's fast, he's quick in the hips, he's all these things. He knows football, man. Like this, and he's talked about that when we talked with him, I guess, early in the season or maybe even fall camp. I don't want to say that he didn't know before, but he said he just feels so much more like Blake Baker year two, like he just knows the game more. And maybe that was something, I hesitate to say that he didn't take it seriously because he was so athletically gifted that he didn't have to early on. But you notice as you play multiple years in the SEC, teams are going to scheme against you. They're going to take you out, which they did in terms of taking him out of the play. I think he's been phenomenal in the role he's been in. So, look, of course, everyone wants to see Harold Perkins in the year with 11 and a half sacks and be the number 4 overall pick in the draft. That's not what LSU needs him to be right now. Now, I will preface that edge room's getting a little thin. In terms of what some of the injuries you had, is that an option that they could go to? I will say that if Jamari Butler misses some significant time, you've got a situation to where you've got Dylan Carpenter who can step into the role. But if they feel like Perkins could be utilizing that pass rusher role more, I actually feel good about who you could stick at like star. Like you've got Deshaun Spears who can play there and has been good for you. Jordan Gilbert, I think, is a player that benefits from playing way closer to the line of scrimmage than playing that deep safety position. So it'll